Howdy folks, Moose here. Want to talk about the new NinjaV monitor. Now I've talked about many different monitors over the years, so why am I doing another one of these videos? Well, here's the thing. So if you have the Z7 and its new N-Log output at 10-bit, and you have the NinjaV, you now have what you might think of in still photography as HDR capability. Now, quick sample, we did a 10-minute video and it turned into a 68 gigabyte file for 10 minutes. So if you've done any video, you realize that's just a big ass file. Well, because you got all that information that you take into Adobe Premiere, and you can really do a lot when it comes to cleaning up colors, as well as working with dynamic range, your shadows and your highlights. Now, that itself makes this combination just amazing, but actually goes much further than that. So in this case, we have the big battery. So it's given us over 2 hours recording time straight. I mean, it's just amazing. You can get a drive, you can record into the camera, but you won't get that 10-bit N-Log file. You have to record to HDMI out to the hard drive, in this case an SSD drive, in the NinjaV. Now we have a 1 terabyte Crucial SSD in here, and besides a weight factor that, you know, it's just much lighter, it doesn't get hot like an HDD, you have the ability to do this amazing N-Log. Now besides that, you notice I'm doing this video with my reading glasses on. If you're like myself, you need reading glasses, so I'm talking to you older folks in the audience, okay? You know, you're having to look at this monitor here. One thing Brent will say often to me, he goes, you know, you kind of miss the focus, you need the monitor. That's because that screen, this kind of light, these eyes, I can't see critical focus. Even though you're able to touch and select the focus very easily on Z7, if like me and I'm doing this documentary and I'm working really fast, sometimes I don't bother to take these out. I said, okay, I'll be all right. And it don't work. Well, this monitor on the NinjaV, what is amazing about it is just an incredible high resolution monitor that, you know, if you wear glasses, you can go back and forth, you can actually see the focus. And then when you have it, and of course, obviously I wouldn't be shooting with this in my hand, it's on a bracket, you know, the hot shoe on the side. You can start recording just touching right here. You don't have to go to the camera, so you don't have any movement to worry about. So it just makes life a whole lot easier. Now, the one thing that I wish I could explain to you, but I'm not that kind of a video genius, is we have all sorts of options here, from audio to zebra striping to focus peaking. All this is in this monitor as well, because it's really well designed to work with the Z7. So this is the NinjaV. The last thing I want to tell you about it is it's a ridiculously low price monitor. Have you ever looked at these devices? You know they get really expensive really fast. This was $699, okay? That's very inexpensive for all you get to do, and emphasize this, most importantly, record that 10-bit N-Log file out of the Z7. Now this will work with your other cameras like your D850, your D5, but they do not have N-Log. The Z7 has the N-Log. That's that big file. You can pull out lots of information. Now let me give you one example of how we employ this in, like, we're shooting a documentary. So if we're up in the cockpit here of the C-47, let's say I got a pilot there in the left seat and he's looking out. Well, the cockpit, right, it's a dark area. And then you're looking out, a day like today or a blue sky day, you've got this big range, 7, 8, 9 stops, okay? It's a huge range. And if you're flying along, you can't set up studio lights in a cockpit. Pilots get a little touchy when they can't see because you got lights blaring at them, right? You know, because bad stuff. This tool, okay, because you see the small form factor for both of them, we can put it in the cockpit. We can sit there and not be in the cockpit, get a longer cable. This is outside the cockpit. We can sit there and stop and start, not only recording, but get the information in the cockpit outside that we pull out and post. I mean, it's a really amazing tool, opening up a lot of possibilities with our video now. So this is the NinjaV monitor, and of all the monitors I've ever used, it solves not only the fact that I'm getting old and need glasses, but being a creative in solving problems. So the NinjaV. Check it out, folks.